Hi there, this is Tim with an Elite Dangerous video, and you join me on my journey from the Omega Nebula to the Eagle Nebula. Obviously at the bottom of the screen, like my previous few videos, you can see the time of the next major event in the video. The reason why I've got obviously this fast motion here is so that I can have an uncut version of my exploration that I can come back to in the future and using the pause button see roughly where I went and obviously what I looked at. Now I'm going to be arriving in a system with a neutron star at 1 minute and 50 seconds, as you can see at the bottom. But in the meantime, obviously just continuing to travel. Getting closer and closer to the Eagle Nebula, you can basically see the Eagle Nebula getting larger, and every so often you'll see the locations I've already visited getting smaller. The Eagle Nebula actually looks very similar to the Omega Nebula. Lots of purples and blacks in there until you get close up, and then you start to see the orange and other colours. I actually found multiple neutron stars within the same area, so there must have been some kind of I guess effect that allowed them all to be created in a relatively small space. Okay, here we are, and there's actually a neutron star directly in front of me. You can't see it because of a lensing effect. What'll actually happen is that when I turn away, the dot, which is the actual star, will move. But basically you want to turn away anyway because of the overheating possibilities. So what I normally do with a neutron star is turn away, go to the system map, just basically confirm that it's a neutron star, which I was able to do there. You can see there's some planets orbiting it as well. And then now that I've moved to safe distance, I select it with the left menu and then turn back towards it and just approach only really close enough so that I can actually scan it. If you watch the galactic plane, which is the line going from top left to bottom right, basically where all of the stars are, you can actually see a lensing effect, and as I move right and left here, you'll actually see the light kind of bending. That's actually a gravitational lensing effect that Frontier have put in the game, which is supposed to be pretty much how this would look to the human eye. And there we go, scanning is complete, and you can see it's a neutron star at the bottom left. Heading towards the Eagle Nebula again now. You can see it getting larger and larger. Okay, and we've now arrived in Eagle Sector, obviously the sector around the nebula, and here I actually find an Earth-like world. There we go, stopping to take some screenshots with the nebula in the background. use Super Cruise to move in a little bit closer here.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
Now that I'm a little bit closer to the nebula itself, you can probably see a few of the orange kind of colours within the purples. And here we go, we've arrived at Eagle Nebula. This is basically the best view of it that I was able to find, and I mean, you can see a lot of the orange and purples and blacks and everything kind of mixed in together. A big stripe of black going through the middle, very similar to the previous nebula, the Omega Nebula that I just visited. I have to say I was a little bit disappointed with this. The Eagle Nebula contains the pillars of creation and things that we've all seen pictures of, and I was kind of expecting to see some of those kind of landmarks, and really they're not there in any way that I was able to find them, at least. So basically all I've done is just took some screenshots as normal as I have with previous nebulas, and kind of headed on my way afterwards. And it's difficult to say that I'm disappointed, but I am. You know, this is an awesome effect. It looks great, but it also looks so similar to the last nebula to me that I'm a little bit disappointed at the same time. So next I actually travel to a system. It's obviously in space it's difficult to say when something is underneath, but in my perspective and the way that the galaxy map is shown, I moved underneath the nebula to take a shot looking straight up, and it looks quite a lot different. You can see a large amount of orange at the back here that makes it look completely different to the purple and black, which is all you could really see from the Sol side. But still, it's not what I wanted, I guess you could say. You know, and like I am disappointed, and at the same time I'm not. But it's definitely kind of not what I wanted. I wanted to be able to put one of my screenshots side by side with one of NASA's photos of you know, taken by the Hubble telescope, of the pillars of creation, and actually, you know, be able to see at least some similarity. And either I missed it or it's not that detailed, which is fine. You know, it's a game, but there is a tinge of disappointment. Anyway, I'll decide where I'm going to go next, and upload another video soon. Thanks, bye.